Hey guys, so I am back in India again, and I am in Mumbai, and I am happy to be here finally after a 2-year hiatus. And where I'm at right now is actually Dharavi, the slum, and I'm really glad to be here because about a year and a half ago, when the Delta variant hit, Dharavi Slum, it was hit pretty badly. Well, it could have been hit very badly, but what happened was the Indian government, they clamped down and provided an excellent medical response and health response within the slum itself. And as a result of that, the number of actual cases is really low. So what I'm going to do now is show you different parts of Dharavi Slum. And today, because of my limited time in Mumbai, I'm here with my tour guide, Ravi.
Hi guys.
And so Ravi's going to show me around, which really helps me because this slum has over 1 million people and it covers 2 square kilometers, and there's no way I can do that without the excellent support of a guy like Ravi here. So here we go. So right now we are in a commercial part of Dharavi where laborers work with plastics, and in these bags, plastics have been collected and sorted. So let's take a walk over here and I'll show you what happens next with these plastics. So the first thing that happens is they will get sorted, and then after that, as you can see right here, people are breaking apart pieces from different kinds of plastics so that they could then be cut and crushed. So let's go on. So what happens then is the plastics, they will wash them in these bins, and then check this out. They will then dry them up here. And once the plastics are dry, they then go to this beast of a machine to be cut. So I guess this is a life of plastics in Dharavi. So guys, it's not all about just cutting and recycling around here. There's a lot of manufacturing that goes on too. Let me show you. This right here is a shop that what they do is they make the frame for luggage bags. And so that's what this man is doing right here. He's actually making this frame, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of frames down here that were made. And if you look inside, there's some more over here. All right, so earlier I showed you guys where they make the frames for the luggage bags. Here's where they actually assemble them. So luggage bags that you see in many parts of the world come from a place like this. Okay, and what we have here is one of many examples of a garment shop. And like this gentleman right here, he's making garments. Hello. So, thank you. Admiring what you do here. So, like that. And then he'll make garments, and here's an example of some of the garments that are made. Like, look at that beautiful vest right there. Here we have another example of somebody who's washing colored garments right here, and that's his job. And here you can see that these people, they're actually making the plastics that what will happen is garments will be placed in these plastics for shipping. So as you can tell, I mean, they've got this whole operation down when it comes to manufacturing the garments as well as packing the garments. All right guys, take a look at this. I bet you can't guess what this is. No, it's not bricks. No, it's not cow dung blocks. It is soap. Yep, you're looking at soap that's made from vegetable oil. It's good. So right here, what we have is a river that separates the commercial area to our left from the residential area. And unfortunately, if you look in this river, you will see pockets of bubbles coming up from various gases. So Ravi, I think you were telling me there's something special about today. What's going on today?
So today it is Friday, so on Friday, there is a religion Muslim. So Muslim basically on Friday they go to worship their God, Allah, and on masjid they do namaz. And it is not like only today, it is for every Friday.
I see. So that's why we're in the midst of Muslims right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So here I'm in a part of Dharavi where there are a lot of vegetable stands. And if anyone thinks that there's not a large variety of vegetables in a slum, think again. I mean, this just goes on and on. You know, we have baudka, we have many other vegetables, pomegranate, cucumbers, peppers. You know, it just continues. And what my tour guide told me is that actually a lot of the markets are kind of closed right now for lunchtime. So still seems pretty busy for markets being closed. So guys, this alley right here is the alley that was filmed in the movie Slumdog Millionaire. And in it, there was a scene where a boy, he runs down this alley, and this is the alley right here. Bakari.
Yeah, Bakari.
Yeah, Bakari, hey? Now I am in the leather manufacturing part of Dharavi, and what I've learned is that India is the second largest producer of leather in the world, and Dharavi is the second largest producer within India. So what we're looking at here is where leather gets pressed and textured, and it gets textured with these plates that you see right here. And what we see here is a crocodile texture for it. But what's interesting is that this is not leather that comes from a cow, because the cow is sacred in India. It's leather that comes from lamb and goats. That's what India produces. So walking through here, check this out. What we have here is a bunch of leather hanging up. Hello. And then over here is a leather washing machine. So right now I'm in one of the shops which actually the brand of leather is called Dharavi, and we can actually see that on some of these purses right here. So it's pretty cool that so much of this leather actually just originates from this location. So guys, I was telling you earlier about how a year and a half ago, COVID, you know, the Delta variant had a big impact on India, and there was a lot of concern about Dharavi Slum. But what did the people, so this is Ravi, my tour guide, and I was asking Ravi, what did the people here think about COVID?
COVID is sort of people think about COVID is, you can say the COVID doesn't matter to them, right? Because people here, they work for daily wages.
Right.
So they don't get any pension after they get work, or they don't have any insurance. So they depend on their daily basis.
Right.
If you stop their work, they can't earn and they can't eat, right?
Right.
So the COVID was nothing to them. Like even if the COVID was big thing to the whole world, people here wanted to work and earn as a daily basis.
Right. But I heard that there were a lot of health workers from the government that came here to help assist the people here.
The government has been helpful for giving the grains and all, for giving the food. Who cannot buy food and all, right?
I see. Okay. So that's
good. So the government is very much helpful for the local peoples which are too poor to buy food.
Got it. Okay. Thanks. So this area right here, this is a kiln for pots. But what I'm more interested in is, where's that music coming from? Let's find out. So I think that's kind of interesting that what we have right here, Ravi, is yet another example of a Hindu wedding, and it's just happening right here on a Friday afternoon, you know, here in Dharavi, and it's a beautiful thing to see this. It really is. So guys, as you can see, Dharavi is a very busy place these days, and this is really refreshing to see this. I'm very happy to see this because, you know, I heard a lot of things about Dharavi during COVID, but I heard otherwise that they've done okay, and there weren't that many deaths. That's good. The cases were kept in control thanks to the efforts of the government and the people, and that's how we had this huge bustling place called Dharavi.